Mic check, mic check. How to meet people as a shy introvert. Hello everyone, my name is Curtis. For those of you that don't know me, I'm actually an introvert. While I'm not shy anymore, I used to be extremely shy. I used to be that creeper guy that would just stare. Because I didn't know. I thought if I was having a staring eye contact with you, and I smiled and you smiled, I thought we were having a conversation. I thought doing that for a couple days in a row, we were already getting to know each other and we were like buddy. That's how shy I was. I didn't have any friends at all. I hope you're not doing that, and today I want to share with you 3 tips that I use to really meet people, especially when I was so shy. A lot of times as an introvert, we are just in our head. We're thinking, what should I say next? What does the other person think about me? What should I do so that I don't fuck up? I want them to like me. I want this to go well. First of all, an introvert doesn't mean that you don't like people. It doesn't mean that you don't want to talk to anyone. It just means that instead of thinking out loud, we're thinking inside, right? If you want to meet people as an introvert, you can. And the number 1 tip that I use is to really put the focus on the other person. So let's say you're at a cooking event. You're there and you don't know what to say. You don't know how to be like that one guy that has everybody around them. They're so captivating. They're talking about different things and people are just so zoomed in on them. Maybe you don't even want all that attention. You just want to be able to have one good conversation with someone. And you can. Number 1, start by being a good listener. Ask questions. And don't be a robotic machine and keep asking one after the other, but be genuinely interested in the other person. So right now I'm talking with you. What brings you today to this video? How can I help you? Oh, so you're an introvert as well. Me too. And then on top of asking questions, you can add some statements on that as well. So I think that being an introvert, at least for me, I'm always in my head. I get so tired by just thinking about so many things. Does that happen to you too? And then while they're sharing their personal stories and their personal opinions, you get the conversation rolling. And then you just ask questions that continue the conversation, not a scripted one, but just based on what they said, what they're interested about. You see, people love to talk about themselves. So let them talk about themselves and just be an active listener. That brings me to tip number 2. Go to an event or a place that you're really passionate about or that you have a lot of knowledge in. Because at those areas, you are prepared. You don't really need to think about what to say about this topic, because if all else fails, you're stuck. You can refer to the topic at hand. You're at a Comic-Con, an anime place. You talk about, oh, there's One Punch Man, or oh, that's a new anime that's coming out. I really like the outfit, or did you watch that one? I highly recommend it. Or you're at a real estate event. You're talking about the properties and something that you know about. Perhaps you can share some knowledge, share some valuable information, and people will appreciate that. And number 3, I don't do this anymore, but I think this may help some of you that are really stressed out about being in a place full of new people and you really don't know what to say. You want a little bit of control. At home, before you go out, you can actually prepare a couple stories about yourself that are interesting, because you may feel like you have to say the right things. So if you're at home and you prepared some stories that you know are sure to be some interesting conversations, you can do that. But when you deliver it, don't read off of a script. So I was there and then hold on, let me remember that. No, just carry it on as a normal conversation. Like, oh, I just remembered last week when I started making these videos, I realized that there's actually a lot of English listeners because I make YouTube videos in Chinese, and then blah blah blah. That wasn't interesting because I didn't think of that ahead of hand. But you can prepare your interesting stories and be an interesting you. So those are the 3 tips that I want to share with you today. Of course, there's a lot more, but just with those 3, I think you'll be able to meet a lot more people. Okay, that's it. I hope this video helps you out. If it brought you any value at all, please hit the like button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, helps out with the Facebook algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Comment down below if you have any other questions. Bye. Take care.